has been such a banner year for 2021-2022. It's been amazing to welcome 266 students to our campus, ages 4 to 14. Our primary department has done so many hands-on projects, making it exciting each and every day they come to school. In our secondary, we are diving in, learning our skills, and enriching our perspective with all of our activities of music, art, Spanish, makers, PE, marine science. Our upper school students are busy and hard at work, empowering themselves to know their own voice and get ready for what's next to come. We are so thrilled to do a recap, as you'll see next, of where we've been this year, and we can't wait for where we're going next. So enjoy.
Because the children are full of wonder, and if you look really closely, they're full of magic as well, and we have a lot of fun together. Get down to their level and play or chat and build true connections with them and their families.
So what does that mean? How many trapezoids are we going to put on?
4.
Okay, let's do it. Go.
Social emotional learning happens all day, every day in kindergarten. We spend a lot of time talking about what happens in the playground, what happens in the classroom. We talk about conflict resolution and how we can solve problems. We read a lot of picture books in kindergarten that give the kids a chance to see how different people and families deal with different situations, both mirror books and window books.
So for example, if I was feeling out of sorts, I might put my animal upside down. Or if I was feeling very happy, I might stretch the arms out like a frog. Or if I had something like a shark with no arms, I might swim it happy. Or if I was feeling kind of quiet, I just like keep it in my lap and maybe close the eye a little tired. Or if I didn't know, maybe I would say, oh no.
Grade literacy is a really important time for us to instill a love of reading. We teach a reading workshop model where we conduct a mini lesson teaching the beginning sounds, the ending sounds of words, and the way sounds work together to form new words. We then are able to conduct guided reading groups where we meet and differentiate our instruction based on each student's level of learning.
Start with a capital M. And there's our vowel team, AY.
One subject or one core area is very beneficial to the students because I can delve deeper into that curriculum. I'm the reading and writing teacher, so I feel like I can really focus on context of writing and spend more time with kids one-on-one and write more with them and write more genres. And for reading, I can read many more books with the kids and form book clubs and really talk about comprehension and story traits and character traits.
different teachers teach in the grade level in content-specific areas, I think really benefits the student learning and enriches their experience, to the fact that you have two teachers that are passionate in their teaching area. Myself, I teach math and science. I have a degree in science. I love math and science. And it allows me to pass that passion on to my students and have them find that passion within their learning, having somebody that specializes in the field that they are teaching.
Coastal Science Program is a place-based, phenomena-driven study of our local marine ecosystem and our shores. And within this program, students are learning about the habitats and animals that live within the ocean and along our shores. Each grade level will participate in a deep dive, and they have specific focal points. So each grade level has specific focal points. For example, the first grade is studying our intertidal zone, second grade is studying our local shores, and then third grade moves into the wetlands, and then we start to move into like greater study of habitats. And in the upper school, they're looking at how the ocean and atmosphere interact and carbon relationship with the ocean. What's really cool about the program is that we're working directly with the teachers, and so the teachers are a foundational part of the program, and they are the work that we're doing in the lab moves into the classroom and then also comes from the classroom as well. So it's kind of a reciprocal program in which the students are using the learning that they're getting in the lab every day in their classroom, and we're taking what they're learning here. Another cool part of the program is that we are working with community partners, and so that's helping to inform us on the service work that we can be a part of, and that program will certainly grow as the years of this program exist in an authentic way for us to be learning about how we can serve the community and how we can be learning more about it and its needs.
Allows students to blend writing, reading, and history together. By integrating these subjects, students can gain a deep awareness of the human experience. They can explore complex ideas and problems, make connections, and articulate their thinking through discussions and writing. Our goal is to empower students to be agents of positive social change as they study ancient and modern societies, which cultivates their critical thinking across content areas.
We have adopted two brand new programs, adopted Bridges in the primary and secondary divisions for JK through 4th, and we've adopted illustrative mathematics for the upper school grades 5 through 8. So we believe that Bridges and illustrative mathematics are really tailor-made for Seacrest and our students for many reasons. One is that it's very much student-centered. Everything is very much hands-on, starting from very early ages, and everything is also very kind of game-centric to really get kids really excited and engaged about math. Multiple pathways. As soon as students are, even as young as grade 5, as soon as they enter the upper school, once the mathematics becomes really complex and abstract, right, getting into pre-algebra and then later algebra and then later thinking about high school, is that everyone's development of their conceptual understanding of these big ideas varies over time, right? Every human brain is different, every learner is different, everyone has different strengths and different things that they're working on. So what this does is it simply allows us to support each individual learner so that students feel this idea of mastery and comfort and confidence, as opposed to this idea of like, oh, next year I'm gonna get into algebra and I'm not ready for it at all, and now I'm gonna feel like I'm playing catch up the rest of my life. And as soon as I feel like I start to understand something, now we've moved on to a different topic, right? So this idea here is for students when they leave Seacrest in 8th grade, wherever they are in high school, they are well positioned and they have a really strong foundation.
Buenos días, estudiantes.
Buenos días, profesor.
Se compro un libro, can go into se lo compro. I buy him a book to I buy it.
Kahoo.
It's time for
Lots of like that.
Wellness and athletics. In health and wellness, currently we're playing pickleball, and everyone, including me, is really excited about this unit. It involves 3 different sports, which is ping pong, also known as table tennis, and badminton. The kids are really enjoying themselves, and I am, as always, enjoying watching them succeed at everything that they are doing in class. Athletic-wise, we are currently in winter 2 sports, which is girls basketball and boys soccer. Then we go into the spring for our last team event, which is tennis, and our 1 days. This year we have done really well with bringing sports back, which I'm so excited about. Volleyball took first and second. Our football team did really well. Our cross country team, I think the girls took first. Our boys basketball team took first. Our girls soccer team took first. So we are doing really well, but above all of the kids are having a lot of fun, and they're having a lot of success learning and doing what they always do, which is having fun playing athletics.
What I love about teaching PE to the JKers to the 4th is that I get to see them develop in different stages, and they may struggle at first and it's really hard and they'll cry or they'll laugh, but whatever it is, by the time they're in 4th, I see a whole different change in them, their attitudes, the way they move. And then, lucky for us, we get to have them in 5th, where we start our sports program, and they're able to incorporate everything they learn from JK through 4th into our sports with Katie Moore, and then it just blossoms and they become really amazing people and athletic, and they just appreciate being physical and having teammates around them, and it's just really nice to see that develop.
Hi everyone, welcome to the iLab. I'm Mr. Geller. The iLab is located in the center of our school, which is perfect. It's the location where students from junior kindergarten through 8th grade come to explore and learn using many different tools, ranging from hot glue guns to our laser cutters and 3D printers. Kids come in here to learn problem solving and design thinking, and they get to work through from the beginning of their career, their time here, through to the end, learning how to progress from one tool to the next and build better and better things and more interesting items as they get older and develop their skills.
Really enjoy teaching so many different grade levels. It gives us the chance to really focus on the developmental stages at each level and build on from year to year. And we go from teaching simple songs, finger plays, action songs, a lot of movement activities and games in the primary levels. And then in the secondary levels, we get into a lot of playing of instruments like the orff, percussion sets, ukuleles or recorders. And then in upper school, we have some really neat exploration classes where they get a chance to do some songwriting. We have a percussion ensemble going on right now, so that's really cool. And we are excited to put on the musical this year, The Little Mermaid. So we're just getting into the first rehearsals of that. So that's a whole lot of fun.
Slowly, ready? So buttermilk.
junior kindergarten had art with me last trimester, and we worked on a lot of color mixing and experimenting with learning new tools and skills and media. And we're doing the same thing in first and second grade now, just bumping it up a little bit, getting into color theory. We most recently did some monochromatic art where the students mix their own palettes out in the hall. And our first year at Seacrest, we're big on process over product in the art department. So it's all about what techniques we can use, what tools we can experiment to make our own art with a lot of student choice as possible as we learn more and hone our skills in art. In upper school, they have enrichments, which are elective courses. This trimester, I am teaching a street art class. We start off with the basics of elements of graffiti, which are a great review for the elements of art: line, shape, form, value, depth. To creating art that we would like to see in our community that either makes a statement to criticize or celebrate something or support something, or just looks cool. Art can be used in the community to create an experience as well. In Spanish, in primary and secondary school, my main goal in preparing them for upper school Spanish, where it gets really intense with grammar, is we're working with vocabulary, sentence stems, and learning to love language learning, not being afraid of it, feeling like we can make mistakes and pronounce things wrong, and be able to trust our ability to learn a new language, which can be pretty tricky at times. As you'll look around the room, you'll see lots of posters and student work, and right now I have a wall of ropa, mi pared de ropa. Remember their vocabulary terms. A lot of what I do in primary and secondary is cyclical, so we'll teach food in kindergarten, in first and second and third, but each time we add a little more and we change the way we work with it. I'm very games-based. We do a lot of songs, especially in primary, and we find that the secondary students also really like silly songs and games. They're not too old yet, so we have a lot of fun. One of my favorite projects is with the fourth grade. We do restaurant menus, and we host an in-class restaurant where we have waiters and customers and chefs. It is a very exciting room to be in. There's plenty going on, but we try to make it a welcoming and exciting space to learn in.
Very unique after school program where we want your kids to come and feel like they are at a home away from home. We have a ton of really awesome activities every day, whether that's just crafts or outdoor games, but then we also offer tons of enrichment clubs. And I mean, we were talking enrichment clubs, we have things like Ultimate Warrior, we have soccer, we have choir, we have so many different things going on that each semester the kids get to pick which ones they want to be involved in. And so it's something that's really awesome because parents don't have to cart their kids around Half Moon Bay or El Granada to go to clubs. They can come straight after school. We feed them a very healthy snack. It's usually very filling. I actually call it a fourth meal. And then we get to send them straight into their enrichments. And if they're not in the enrichments, we still have activities going on daily. We also offer camps during certain breaks throughout the school. We have an amazing lineup this year of summer camps going on that are provided by our teachers in-house, and it's really awesome. And I love being a part of this because I love getting to see the kids have fun and not have to, be in necessarily school time, but the things that highlight their different, unique abilities.